Darcey Silva, the name that instantly brings to mind tears, drama, and endless transformations. From her emotional journey on 90 Day Fiancé to the chaos of her own spin-off, Darcy and Stacey, she's become one of reality TV's most unforgettable faces. But behind the glitz, surgeries, and catchphrases lies a darker story. One that fans say exposes the real Darcey Silva. Before the 90 days, audiences saw her as a hopeless romantic searching for true love. She was emotional, vulnerable, and relatable. But as the seasons passed, her fairy tale quickly turned into something else. A never-ending cycle of heartbreak, jealousy, and explosive fights. Her relationships with Jesse Meester, Tom Brooks, and Georgi weren't just messy. They revealed sides of Darcy that shocked even her biggest fans. With Jesse, viewers watched a woman desperate for affection, willing to tolerate constant insults and control. But when the relationship ended, Darcy didn't move on quietly. She carried the drama into every season after that, constantly bringing up her past while claiming to be a new woman. When she dated Tom, the pattern repeated. The jealousy, the tears, the breakdowns, all broadcast for millions to see. And then came Georgi. What started as a passionate connection turned into another chaotic roller coaster. Fans accused Darcy of being emotionally manipulative, saying she wanted control more than companionship. She'd confront Georgi in front of cameras, accuse him of using her, and call him out in front of his own family. At one point, Georgi told her she made him look like a failure. And honestly, fans agreed. Not because Georgi was perfect, but because Darcy's public shaming was painful to watch. Over time, fans noticed that Darcy's constant search for love had less to do with romance and more to do with attention. Every heartbreak became an episode. Every fight became a storyline. It wasn't about finding the one anymore. It was about staying in the spotlight. Her critics say she thrives on chaos because it keeps her relevant. Every tear, every argument, every surgery keeps the cameras rolling. And speaking of surgery, Darcy's obsession with her appearance has become one of the most talked about parts of her story. From facelifts to nose jobs, lip fillers, and fat removals, her face and body have changed so drastically that even longtime fans barely recognize her. She often shows off new procedures online, claiming she's empowering women to feel beautiful. But many viewers see something much sadder. A woman so insecure that she keeps trying to rebuild herself from the outside, hoping it'll fix what's broken on the inside. Her obsession with beauty has made her almost unrecognizable. Fans point out how filtered and edited her photos are, saying she looks plastic and fake. But instead of taking a step back, Darcy doubles down. Each time she's criticized, she goes for another transformation, another surgery, another new look, another attempt to reinvent herself. And then there's the rivalry with her twin sister, Stacey. On their show Darcy and Stacey, what was supposed to be a fun family dynamic often turns ugly. Viewers have accused Darcy of being jealous of Stacey, of her marriage, her confidence, and even her looks. When Stacey got married and found stability with her husband Florian, Darcy seemed unable to hide her resentment. On camera, she's made shady comments, picked unnecessary fights, and even told Florian that he should be single. That comment alone caused major drama and almost broke Stacey's trust. The sisters often preach about unity and empowerment, but their relationship tells a different story, one full of competition, envy, and tension. Some fans believe Darcy can't stand not being the center of attention, even if it means hurting her sister in the process. Her business, House of 11, is supposed to represent independence and empowerment, but critics argue it's just another extension of her image obsession. A brand built around glam, filters, and perfection rather than authenticity. The line between the real Darcy and the TV version has blurred so much that no one seems to know which one actually exists anymore. Darcy's downfall isn't just about drama or surgery, it's about how fame has completely consumed her. She's been on reality TV for nearly a decade, and her entire identity now revolves around being Darcey Silva, the heartbroken diva. But when the cameras stop rolling, what's left? A woman still chasing validation from men, fans, and a mirror that never shows her what she wants to see. Many viewers who once rooted for her now say they feel sorry for her. They see someone trapped in her own fame, addicted to attention, transformation, and chaos. She claims to want peace and self-love, yet every choice she makes seems to pull her further from it. Her emotional outbursts, her jealousy towards Stacey, her obsession with appearance. It all paints a picture of a woman who's lost in her own narrative. A woman who keeps trying to rewrite her story through filters, surgeries, and TV edits, but never really finds the closure she's looking for. In the end, Darcey Silva might still shine under the lights, dressed in designer gowns and covered in diamonds, but behind that glamorous mask is someone who's fighting a battle no camera can fix. A battle with insecurity, jealousy, and the need to always be loved. Not for who she is, but for who she pretends to be. And that's the dark side of Darcey Silva, a woman who built her fame chasing love and beauty, only to lose herself in the process.